Your bacon is about to disappear, not actually. But from your budget? Gone. A new federal law just changed everything about pork production in America, and your family will pay for it. This isn't speculation, it's coming. Right now, farmers are panicking. Grocers are planning price hikes. Your wallet, already in trouble. Here's what you need to know in the next 8 minutes. We'll show you exactly how much prices will rise. We'll explain why this law exists. And most importantly, we'll give you 3 strategies to protect your grocery budget starting today. Because when prices spike, you won't have time to react. Let's go. *** curiosity hook, 30 seconds ***, but wait, there's one detail about this law that literally nobody is talking about. It could save you thousands, or cost you double. Keep watching to discover which side you're on. California started this mess in 2018. Prop 12 passed. Animal welfare rules tightened. But here's what matters to you, it worked. Other states watched, copied the model. Now, federal legislation is coming. The Save Our Bacon Act isn't official yet, but it's in draft form, and when it passes, and it will, everything changes. The law requires one simple thing: more space for breeding pigs. Current standard, roughly 24 square feet of cage space. New standard, 43 square feet minimum, nearly double. That means fewer pigs per farm. Fewer pigs equals less pork. Less supply plus same demand equals. You already know where this goes. Prices spike. Your grocery bills explode. Your family cuts back. But here's the twist nobody discusses. This isn't just about ethics. It's about competitive advantage. Farmers who can't adapt will exit the market. Bigger operations with capital will consolidate. Prices won't just rise, they'll stay elevated for years. *** curiosity hook, 60 seconds total ***. Now here's the question keeping economists awake at night. Will smaller family farms survive this transition? Or will only massive corporations dominate pork production? The answer changes everything about your food security. Let's get specific about what your receipt looks like. Right now, pork costs roughly $3.50 per pound nationally. Industry analysts predict 20 to 35% increases within 18 months of full implementation. Do the math on your breakfast. 1 pound of bacon, $3.50 becomes $4.20 to $4.73. 1 pork chop dinner for a family of 4, roughly $8 becomes $9.60 to $10.80. Annual pork spending for average American families, up $200 to $400 per year. For households already struggling with inflation, and that's most of you, this matters. But wait, there's more complexity here. Implementation happens in phases. California farms transition first. By 2025, those operations comply fully. That's when the supply shortage hits hardest. Prices will spike fastest in early adoption regions, which includes most of the West Coast and Midwest where production is heaviest. Then interstate commerce kicks in. You think you'll avoid it? No, farmers will shift production to compliant operations. Costs travel nationwide through distribution. Your local grocery store in Montana, Texas, Florida, all seeing price increases because national supply contracts from fewer, larger facilities. Here's what makes this worse. Other states are watching and considering similar laws. This could cascade. Beef regulations next. Chicken regulations after. We're looking at systemic food cost inflation driven by legislation. *** curiosity hook, 120 seconds total ***. One major grocery chain just revealed their internal projection. Pork prices could hit $6 per pound by 2026, but they're not telling customers yet, because panic buying starts the moment this goes public. That's happening soon. This isn't random government overreach. There's actual logic here, even if the cost is brutal. Current confinement practices mean pigs live in cages barely larger than their bodies for years. Movement is minimal. Health issues spike, which means antibiotics. More antibiotics create resistance. That resistance threatens human medicine. You see the chain reaction. Animal welfare advocates argue, and there's science here, that better conditions create healthier animals. Healthier animals need fewer medical interventions. Better food security long-term. But that argument doesn't pay your grocery bill. So let's be clear about the trade-off you're making. Your choice: pay more now. Get potentially safer, higher welfare products. Believe that this reduces future antibiotic resistance problems, or keep current prices, accept current production methods, hope downstream costs don't explode. Most families can't afford philosophical choices about food ethics, they need affordability. That's your reality. And legislation makers know this, but they're prioritizing systemic food safety over household budgets. Is that wrong? Reasonable people disagree. What matters? You need to understand the cost because politicians won't explain it clearly. *** curiosity hook, 180 seconds total ***. Here's what's terrifying farm economists right now. 3 major pork producers control 60% of American production. When regulations force consolidation, power concentrates even more. That eventually means even higher prices with zero competition. Most Americans have no idea this is happening. Okay, prices are rising. That's locked in, but you're not helpless. Here are 3 moves to protect yourself starting now. *** Strategy 1. Substitute and diversify protein sources. *** Don't put all protein spending on pork. Shift toward chicken, which has its own pressure but less immediate legislative threat. Add plant-based proteins. Beans, lentils, tofu. They're cheaper now and won't spike the same way. Diversification means you're not crushed when one category rises. ** Strategy 2. Buy and freeze strategically. ** Pork is still relatively cheap right now before the law fully kicks in. Next 3 to 6 months, stock your freezer, buy quality cuts, freeze them. This isn't hoarding. It's smart purchasing at current prices before the jump. One family of 4 could save $200 to $300 by freezing 8 to 12 pounds now versus buying in 2025. ** Strategy 3. Track legislation and adjust timing. ** States implement these laws at different speeds. Know your state's timeline. Know when major producers transition. Buy heavier before transition windows. Reduce consumption after. This requires attention, but you'll save thousands over 5 years. Bonus strategy. Join a bulk buying cooperative or membership grocery club. Costco, Sam's Club, Amazon Prime members access wholesale pricing that buffers retail increases. ** Curiosity hook, 240 seconds total ** Farmers are preparing to do something desperate that could crash prices temporarily, but create huge problems long term. If you miss this window, you'll pay the price for years. This isn't just about bacon. This is a blueprint. Legislators watched Prop 12 work in California. Other states followed. Now federal versions are coming. Egg producers, under pressure. New cage-free regulations increase costs 15 to 20%. Beef production. Environmental regulations rising, which means feed costs up, production efficiency down, prices up. Chicken. Labor regulations plus animal welfare requirements creating margin squeeze. You're watching the start of systemic food cost inflation driven by compliance requirements. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. This could be necessary. If current production methods create systemic antibiotic resistance that collapses modern medicine, that's an existential problem. Short-term price increases might prevent catastrophic future costs, but your family's budget can't wait for long-term benefits. So you're caught between individual financial stress now. A potential collective health benefits later. That's the real cost of this legislation, not the monetary amount. The uncertainty about whether it's worth it. Most people never think about this trade-off because most people don't track legislation or understand supply chain economics. You do now. Use this information strategically. ** Curiosity hook, 300 seconds total ** One economist just predicted. Food inflation from welfare legislation could hit 8 to 12% annually for the next 4 years. That's roughly double normal inflation rates. If you don't adjust now, you will be forced to later under worse circumstances. 3 things you need to remember. First. The Save Our Bacon Act and similar laws will increase pork prices 20 to 35% within 18 months. Your grocery bill will rise. Plan accordingly. Second. This isn't accidental. It's intentional policy trading short-term consumer costs for long-term food safety and animal welfare outcomes. Understand that trade-off. Third. You have time to act. Buy strategically. Diversify proteins. Track legislation timelines. These moves cost nothing but attention and they save hundreds. Now here's the reality. Most people ignore this information. They'll complain about prices when they spike, then do nothing to prepare. You won't be that person anymore. You understand the forces driving inflation. You know the legislation. You have actionable strategies. But here's what's next. Subscribe to this channel right now. We break down economic policy, inflation trends, and personal finance moves weekly, so you're never caught off guard by hidden costs again. Don't ignore what's coming. Take control of your grocery budget today.